Hello, hello, hello. Namaste. I hope you're well. I hope you're good in good spirits. I'm often not, to be honest. I try to be, but a lot of stuff can bug me, you know what I mean? I get bugged by quite a lot of different things, and I try to always have the best attitude towards it as possible, and it's a challenge, to say the least, isn't it? You've got to hold on to yourself and stop yourself from, I don't know, losing control and going, about stuff. And as I say, I try to be as understanding about things as possible, and I feel like I've got a pretty good idea of a few things, but let's just say, for example, being a dad, right, is one of the things right now. I've got a young son, he's close to 16, you know, it's not something I would encourage, but they're already beginning to have little parties, but they're having a little drink. And I'm like, it's not a good idea. I don't want him going back doing the same sort of carrying on as I was. I mean, I didn't even start drinking until I was about 18, but I was smoking, from about 15 onwards. And neither's better, is it? And this is the sad truth of it out there. I mean, some parents have got their kids really well focused and into things, but, I don't even know if that's always the best choice. It's like sometimes you're taking away a bit of their life and, they're career driven or, driven towards doing great in sports. And what's the right balance with it all? What's the right thing to find? I mean, but all I know that worries me and bothers me is whether or not, and it's all karmas, yeah? And it's, I think to myself, I went out and I went and got drunk and had these so-called parties and lots of different things. And then I had a lot of great times and I travelled a lot and stuff like that. But for as many good times I had, I got quite a lot where I could put my hand on my head and go, oh my God, what was I up to? You know what I mean? And I used to just drink it off and then just say, let's just carry on and not really caring. And then one day you start waking up to it all and you think, oh gosh, what did I treat myself like this and that for? And I suppose it's all learning. But now I've got to worry about my kids going out there and, carrying on. And I'm like, how do we find the right balance? I'm trying to, I like to encourage them, make smart choices and everything, but it's like, what do we do? What do you do? What are you doing out there with yours? How do you deal with it? Do we just let it all go over our heads and, I don't know. But anyway, give me your thoughts on that if you'd like, you know what I mean? What do we do? But from mine to yours, thank you.